Hello, this is Jaden Max, and I'm back finally on the UnNamed server. If you've been keeping close tabs on my channel, you can see that for the last few weeks, last couple of weeks actually, I haven't put out a whole lot of content. The videos I have put out, actually I should say, I put out some content, but a lot of that content has actually been videos I recorded a week to a couple of weeks ago. Like I just posted last night, at the time of this recording, last night I posted a video that I just edited. Everything looks nice over here. Okay. I just posted a video that I edited, that I recorded actually 2 weeks ago, and just finally got around to editing that and putting it up. Fortunately, the way I do these recordings is I record, and then I usually get on Mondays on my day off, and then I record a bunch of material, and then I release it over the course of the week. But this last Monday, I didn't have any time to record. Basically, the baby, JL, is keeping us pretty busy around here. Matter of fact, I wanted to get on a little earlier today, but just been really busy. He right now is with his mother, just had his bath, and she's getting ready to put him down for a bit of a nap. And so I got just a bit of time here to get on and do some building, and I need to get some stuff done here. Right now I'm just looking over to remind myself where I was and what I have. I forgot I made myself a Power 3 bow. Got some arrows there too, that's going to come in handy. Looking over here, see what I got here. I got a bunch of pumpkins because I wanted to put jack-o'-lanterns up to decorate for Halloween, but I just didn't get back on to do that. So, well, I got some pumpkins. I am going to convert some of those to seeds, and I'm going to plant me a pumpkin patch over there eventually. But for right now, I'm just going to leave them there in a box. There's been some stuff going on at spawn. You can see that somebody's been busy working here at the foot of my house. I guess kind of trying to connect me with the rest of the community. And so lag again. So one of my projects I'm going to be completing today is the entrance to my house. I'm going to have these stairs. I'm going to expand these stairs. And if you haven't noticed, previously this lane here was right over here, and I moved it over to the oops, somebody's unhappy. Okay, you don't normally see rage quit on this server, at least, but someone seems to have just rage quit it. Okay, but yeah, I moved this walkway over because it was right here. Kids, you know how they are. Can't take them anyways. So I moved this over, make that square with the actual entrance of the house. I am going to extend this down, bring the stairs down. I'm going to do something different with the sides of this and bring that down there and have that connect there. I want to go ahead and do this today because whoever is working on that, I'd rather bring it down and do it my own way than to have them to try to guess what I want to do and bring it over here and connect with me. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But before I do that, I also have some work to do up here. Over here, I've been gathering a lot of resources lately. Got a ton of redstone. I got some glowstone lamps from all the glowstone I got on my nether run. And so my next order of business here is to go on ahead and put in this roof. I believe I have everything I need for that. But I'm also taking a look at some of the things around my house. With the addition of 1.7 came some texture changes that I did not know were coming and that I'm not completely happy with. One of the things I liked about spruce is how well it matches with the birch, and how the center of the spruce before was such a light color. I thought that just was a great accent. Now they switched out that center of the spruce color with this darker color, and it doesn't set itself apart as much as it used to. On top of that, they they changed some of the colors for the other logs in a way that to me it just isn't as aesthetically pleasing. I'll show you what I mean here. You see how the top upper edge of this birch has this line around it. I meant to show it in my test drive, but it's one of the things that escaped my test drive. But you see this edge around here, that is new. And I've been looking at like shadow rays at my cozy cottage there, which uses the birch logs in this way. And it doesn't look bad. I guess there's a way you can use it, but like in the case of the cozy cottage, I use oak next to the birch logs like this, and I wanted it to kind of blend. But now we got this little colored border there. I don't know. I don't know what other people think about that. As for me, I kind of preferred it the way it used to be. And so, it's just the way things are now. You gotta get used to them, I guess. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna go take a look down at spawn, see what's been going on there in terms of the. It looks like somebody's been busy, so I want to make sure whatever I have here kind of matches with that. So let's go and take a look. Woo! Well, this is kind of an improvement. I didn't get it on camera because it happened so quickly. I just didn't have the time to try to record it. But I came back, the episode I just posted, the Nether Run episode. As I was coming back from Nether, it was dark, but my house is right there. So I decided, well, I'll just take a hot-footed over there. Once I jump in the water, I should be able to get up the spout before anything can get me. Unfortunately, this area, because the spawn is all completely lit up, everything outside of spawn has mad spawns in terms of mob spawnage. And so I came out there, and there were tons of skeletons and creepers and endermen and zombies. Everything was out here. I still tried to sprint it through. Ended up getting surrounded by zombies. Had to take a detour. Tried to go over there. Ended up getting caught in the water. Got blown up by a creeper. Fell way down there in the ravine. Barely was able to survive. I had like a half a heart when I hit bottom, and still was being chased. So I managed to make myself a tiny hidey hole down there at the bottom and hid out until it was safe for me to try to make a dash to this water spout and get to the surface. So I barely survived it. Unfortunately, I didn't get any of that on camera, but I said afterward, something needs to be done about this area to make that safer. So we got this now. But what I'm thinking of doing, since I do have a whole lot of ravines and stuff that run underneath my house, and I'm just waiting, I keep looking through because I haven't explored the whole thing yet, but I have the feeling that my ravine over there actually connects to this ravine here. What the world? Where is that? Somewhere around here. I have a feeling that it connects. So once I figure that out, once I get that connection, I should be able to build a rail system that will take me straight to spawn, I think. We'll have to see. Basically, I've been working on my concept for a spawn build, a shop, and I have an idea. It's going to be, basically I'm putting myself out for hire. I'm more of a builder than an adventurer. But I'm going to put myself out as an adventurer for hire. Basically, if anybody needs something, if they want, say, I don't know, savanna tree saplings, and we are all out of saplings here at spawn, they can contract for me to go find the sapling. If they, we already got red sand, because that's the other thing. I was going to say if they needed red sand, I could go get that. If they needed packed ice, I could go get that. But it looks like Evo's beating me to it. That's the thing. That's when you cannot get on. This is. So they're doing each quadrant as a different biome. Is that it? Oh, that's going to look nice. But that's the thing, when you're on a server like this, where all the members are pretty busy all the time, But you and me, meaning me, I can't get on as often as I'd like. So, but while I'm offline, I get an idea. I come online and I find someone else has already taken it. Anyway, um, hmm. Well, I'm going to keep thinking about my idea, but I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I mean, beyond this, there's lots of things here that could someone could use an adventurer for. Someone says, "Hey, I need a fence post. Can you find an abandoned mine shaft? Get me some fence post." I can do that. If someone says, "I need some nether brick. Can you find a fortress? Give me some nether brick." I can do that. So that's basically the pitch for my shop that I'm going to have here at Spawn. Anything someone needs, they can contract with me, and I'll go out in the world to see if I can find it and bring it back to them. I think that'd be good, not just for the community to have that service, but it'll be good for me. It'll be good for you as viewers of my channel. Uh, I can fix this. There we go. As viewers of my channel, it'll give you something interesting to watch. As I go around and go on these adventures, I'll bring you along with me. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the house and get things cleaned up here. I'm probably going to have to move some dirt for the entrance. I've already, like I said, before the rollback, I did a bunch of landscaping around the house. So I had already cut and moved a bunch of these trees to clean them up to make way for a path, and it's all been rolled back. So I'm gonna have to do all that again too. So anyway, I'm going to cut out here for now, and then I'll be right back with you. Hold on. Okay, I'm back, and I'm looking at a bunch of stuff here. Well, I'm looking at one thing in particular, where I should put these lamps. I've been cutting out some spaces and trying them here and there. Like I tried them on each of these corners and didn't like the look of that. So now I'm looking at it here, like putting it there and taking this out here and tossing them right there like that. And thinking, that doesn't look too bad, but at the same time, I don't think I like it. So I'm also looking at possibly putting them in the corners. The problem with that is I'm not sure if it's going to reach into the center. I don't want to have a dark spot here in the middle once I have these lit up. But I do like the look of like the idea of having them in the corners. They kind of fit. They don't stick out too much, which is what I feel like they do here in the center. Let me put it there. I'm going to toss a torch on top of that, and so I can take a look and see if that's how much light that provides, and if that gives me the right look for the room. Let me see. I do like how that looks now with them in the off position. Let me go get some redstone and put some torches on them. Let's see. This should be cool. I'll put that there, and 1, 2, 3, 4 to start with. I think once I got all this put together, 4 torches. No, I'm going to need more than 4 torches once this is all said and done. That doesn't work. Let me get some redstone then. Oh, I do have redstone dust. Oh well. Get a bit more, toss that on there, see what that looks like. Here. And so this is not going to be a very complicated design for this. It's actually going to be very simple. There we go. It's a design I've done before, several times before, with other houses. And this is actually going to be less complicated than, say, my bistro buffet from the Punchwood Town server. This it's just going to be a simple, just a lighting job with a daylight sensor. It does create a small dark spot here in the middle, but I do like the mood of that lighting there. I think what I might do, because I'm going to put a couch here with a TV there on this wall, which I'm. Yeah, it can be 3 wide. 3 wide TV here on this wall. A couch is going to go here, and I could put some additional lighting on the edge of the couch. That's not going to be a problem. So I think this room is fine. This room is small enough that I think putting the lamps here in the corners are going to light it enough. I don't think it's going to be a problem for this room either. And of course the bedroom is tiny. So the lamps on the corners there should work. So I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and cut out the rest of these corners, toss in lamps all in these corners here, and I will get back to you as that's finished. Okay, got all the lights installed. Unfortunately, sun's come up, so it's kind of hard to see. There might be a small dark spot here. I don't care so much about dark spots. What I care about is stuff spawning in them. So we'll have to see how that works. I'm taking out all the torches here now, so when the sun does go down, I'll be able to see how well everything works. But I think this looks good in here. I do like the lights in the corners. I think it works well. Here we go. JL doesn't need a night light anymore. And oh, they still haven't fixed that. And that's something I've noticed before. It's not a problem on this side. It's just a problem on this side where that texture is reversed. And I'm not using a texture pack, so it's nothing that with what I'm doing. It's something that Mojang did when they made the update. I know they'll fix it. They'll fix it. No problem. Okay, so I got the lighting in. Everything looks nice. I don't know about this so much. I kind of want to do something here, but I'm not sure what I can do. It's one of those things where it's kind of an afterthought in design that I didn't think of incorporating a way to put lights here. I could. My plan was to have the roof be over. Oops. My plan was to have the roof be over here, and to have this be kind of like a small staging area, and then you go upstairs here to get to the actual roof itself. But what I may do is have stairs come here. You turn here, go up some more stairs, so that this can be raised as well. That's probably what I'm going to have to do, because if I do that, then it's easy to put a redstone lamp like say here to light up this area. What would that look like to have a redstone lamp right? Let's see. The center would be right about here. Could I put a redstone lamp there and have it look okay? Oh, yeah, I think, I don't know. It's not how I designed that. And so I don't know if I like it. How about, I like how that looks. That looks okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have us go up here. In order to put redstone on that so that lights up, I'm going to extend this roof up a bit. This is going to be a problem here, because here's what I'm planning to do with this roof. I can go ahead. I got a bunch of materials here to work on this, because I'm going to need a lot of these spruce stairs to do it. But here's the plan: is to oops, I can't do it that way. Ouch. Let me put that there, and we'll do this. Try this one more time. Take two, if you will. I'm going to put the stairs around here upside down. So this is going to be like, a normal roof. It goes up, and into a point that's somewhere over the house. This is going to be the opposite. This is going to be flat on top, oops, this is going to be flat on top, and the effect is the roof is actually going to come out a little bit. This is going to provide a little cover for that when it rains, for this balcony and all the balconies around the house when it rains. It's also from down below, it's going to make the house look a little more imposing as it kind of stretches out over the person underneath. It's something I've done a lot on these houses where I build them on hills. A lot of times I'll do this kind of work with them. And I've gotten pretty good at coming around and doing this kind of roof work like this. The problem is, and it also makes it very easy to do that kind of redstone work as well, because I can take this up as many levels as necessary in order to fit in the redstone work I got there. And this is going to have to come up, let's see, 1, 2 levels because of how I'm going to do the lighting, not just for that lighting there, but the lighting for this flat top roof. Let's see, going across there. I'm not going to do this whole, well, I am going to do this whole thing. Went around, put in all the wow, youch. Okay, let's get back up there. I went around, put in the first level of the stairs to line this roof up here. It makes it a little safer to work up here. Not that I was too worried about falling off, though. As you've seen, I've fallen off twice already trying to do this work. I'm going to go down and take a look and see what it looks like. Make sure everything's going in the direction I want it to. I thought about actually going and finding some dark oak to do this roof with, but I think I'm going to stick with this lighter spruce, just because I got lots of it in preparation for this. The whole dark oak thing was a complete surprise to me. I'd not read anywhere that Mojang was planning to do that, but apparently they were, and they did. I think it's a great addition. I just wasn't prepared to use it in this project. I am probably, I mean, I could always go back later and replace that with dark oak if I feel that it's warrants it. But for right now, I think this is going to be good. Let's see. I want to be able to get up. I don't want that to block my way. Let me take that out. That's not going to work. But now I got this. This is the problem I was thinking about before. I mean, I could do that. And I guess that's okay. It doesn't look too bad, actually. I thought that would look very truncated. But I guess it looks okay. I could also move this in a little bit. Let me see how that would look. If I take this out and move these stairs in a step like that. Let's see, have them go in here. And this is the kind of work that some people will do this like off camera or in a creative world. I kind of want you to see the process that goes into putting this design together. In case you're doing this, you want to do this in your world or on one of your builds. You can see what I had to, how my work. You can see my work, how I came up with the concept and the things I had to take into account. And this is how I normally build. I start something, I look at it, I change. I did that with the bistro buffet, where I had to change that design a couple of times during its building. You know what? I think I kind of like that. And I can still put that glowstone lamp here. Do I like that? No, I'm looking at it and it doesn't look as sexy to me as it did before. You know what I think I did? I think I took this in too far. I think I should have had this be here so that this could come up right along there. Cause yeah, okay, I'm gonna take all this out, change it, and then I'm just gonna pop you right there. Okay, let's see. And this is looking very good. I like how this looks. I went ahead and moved this out, and that is the look I was going for in the end with that. It raises this up now so that I can put, oops, so I can put wiring for that in there. When this is all said and done, it'll all come from one single source, which would be a daylight sensor, and that will control the lighting for all of these lamps here. I believe I have enough redstone to do that. To do that, I have to make a lot of diodes, or what do you call them, repeaters to do that. Okay, take out the torches in here. Make sure everything is lit up properly. I will leave that torch just to make sure this area is lit. Let me put that back over here, like that. And I'll keep that there. Or do I need that? If I don't need it, goodbye. If I don't need it, yeah, it's awful dark over there. I better put some lighting back over here. Okay, and yeah, I think that looks okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do here from this point, with the spruce I got left here, I'm going to use that. Actually, I might want to use a birch for this, since I got a lot of it, but I got a spruce farm right over there. And eventually I'm going to move that spruce farm. I'm going to always have a spruce farm around here in the area. It just won't be there. I'll probably put it over there out of the way. I don't think anybody cares that it's there, but it is kind of out of place. So we'll see what we can do. That belongs to Cal over there, but I kind of would like to have something nice looking here. So I might go and kind of park that up a little bit, plant some trees and stuff and flowers to make that look like a park, just so I have something nice to look at from this side. I haven't decided yet. I might be biting off a little more that I can chew by saying I'm going to do this and that. But that's something I'm thinking of. What I'm doing right now is this roof is going to be a flat roof, and it's going to need some lighting on top to make it work. Otherwise, I'm going to have mobs spawning up here. It's not going to be a fun place to be at night. So that's what I'm doing right now. Despite all the lag I'm getting from trying to pop this redstone, put blocks down, I'm going to set this up. Now, if you have a current that's going straight into a block with a lamp below and a lamp above, it's going to light both lamps. I can kind of show you really quickly now by tossing this on top there. Bing, see, lit up. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm putting blocks on top of all the lamps that I got in the ground. Oh, I'm out of redstone lamps. I'm out of redstone lamps. I hate math. Actually, well, even accounting for those, which I didn't calculate in before, I should have more lamps. And I think I'm either out of redstone or I think that's what it was. No, I still have lots of redstone, lots of glowstone dust. Maybe that's all the redstone and glowstone dust I had at the time. I'm going to go down and make... Actually, let me not go down. You could always use more... you could always use more crafting tables. Let me put another crafting table up here. Bang. There we go. And do that. That's not going to be enough. It looks like I'm going to have to take another trip to the nether. Well, I'll get this started. Get all the lamps in, get all the wiring work set up that I have, and then I'll focus my attention on that entrance. Right now this is just to make sure I got some lighting up here. So I'll just put these kind of catty corner like that. Make sure I got this area lit up enough that no mobs are going to come and make a meal out of me in the night. There we go. And so next order of business is to rearrange. I still got to go do this for all these spots, but I'm going to also go around and rearrange all this wiring to set it up for a daylight sensor. So I'm going to craft that sensor, rearrange this and get ready to rearrange the wiring. I want to do all that on camera, so I'm not going to cut all that out, but I am going to get the daylight sensor and all the glowstone and stuff ready for that. So I'll be right back with you. Hold on. Okay, here I am with what I think is everything I need in order to do this, and I got to do it before nighttime because I took up all the torches, all the redstone, so nothing's powered in my house right now. So here we go. The trick is, and I've explained this before, if you want to go back and look at my Bistro Buffet video where I finished that up on the Punchwood Town server, you're perfectly welcome to do so. Essentially, I want to have the sensor in a location where it's kind of out of the way. That's not going to work, or will it? Yeah, I think that might work. We'll see. That's going to be out of the way. So beyond that, it's a matter of linking this wiring with all of the lamps I got in here. That's not going to work. It has to go straight into it. There. That's not working. Oh, because it's not, it's not powered. Yeah, there we go. Just to make sure I got some current going there. Is that going to be strong enough for that? I think it will be. And then, let's see. If I do that. Okay, good. Let's see. This is a puzzle. It's a big puzzle. I want to link everything together using the least amount of redstone possible, only as much as what's necessary. Let's see. Let's have this. That's right. It doesn't, or will it? Okay, it does come out. Okay. Will you come this way? No, because there's not enough energy left for you to come out until I do that. There we go. No, that's not powered. And probably because there's no lamp on top. I don't get that. Why will it come out? Oh, because I got, oops. I got a repeater going into a block. So that's going to power the block with a strong enough charge that it's going to be able to come out of that block. Here I don't have the repeater going into the block, so that means I'll have to put a repeater on the other side to bring the power out. And now with the repeater here, there's power coming that will come out of this block. Pretty cool stuff. I gotta stop saying that. That's someone else's phrase. Anyway, let's see. Put that over there. And this is going to work. I'm going to have all the power coming from that one red light sensor over there. Let's not do that. Let's have it come out of here. And have it come out here. Boom. There we go. Everything should be powered. I need to go get some more glowstone from the nether. But other than that, I believe this is done in terms of getting enough power here to the roof. The only thing is I need to make sure that at the length of this wire will determine how early the lights come on and lights go off. Oh, I forgot. I want to get this done before it gets too dark. Haste, but not in a hurry. There we go. Okay, so everything's off right now. I got power going into here, keeping that lamp, that torch off. The length of this line here determines the timing of how early or how late these lights come on or go off in the morning. And so this initial evening time, that's why I wanted to get this in before nightfall, I can see exactly how dark it's going to be inside when these lights go off. So let me go on ahead, jump inside and check that out. It's not too bad. Oh, Oh, I gotta fix that. I thought that might happen. That daylight sensor is right next to that lamp, so it's actually powering that lamp 24/7. And which is not a big problem, but it's just doesn't look right. I gotta fix that, organize it. That's a little late for me. I'd like these lights to be on before it gets that dark, which means I gotta lengthen this, and doing that may also fix the problem I have here, but it may actually cause some additional problems. Okay, I got an idea. Okay, here we go. I got all the redstone in. I think it's going to work this time. I got the daylight sensor here, so it's farther away from that. It's not going to power that block. I got the redstone going around the lamp, and as long as it's going around the lamp, it's not going to power that lamp. See, well, let me go inside and check for sure, but I don't think it's powering that lamp right now. Yeah, lamp's off. So that means that lamp is going to be powered along with the rest of the whole assembly. So that's exactly what I want. I got the power going back here, from there over here, there. I got this looping around there. It's going to go out there, and then around there, and then over there, and then through there. So there we go. We got everything wired in. So the next stage will be to fill in this roof. So I'm going to go on ahead and make some more stairs. I'm going to put another ring around here at the top here for that. I'm not going to extend that over here. Instead, this... Oh, wait a second. Yeah, I am. I'm going to extend that over here. Yeah, I am. I'm going to have to extend that over here, which means this is going to get funky again. But I'm just going to play around with that, see what I can do to have that look right. Okay, there I go. Have everything in, have all the planks in, don't have the lamps in just yet. And I am going to need to do some final adjustment on that daylight sensor. But before I do that, there's something I need to do to put in to get that roof closer to completion. I'm going to need some blocks of glass. Like I said when I did a similar roof for the bistro buffet, I noted that the daylight sensor is sensitive to where it's getting its light from. It can light up as long as you have at least one area where light can get into the sensor. Like, this is obviously close enough for that sensor to be lit up from here. However, I'd rather have a light source a little bit closer to here, right there. That will give a slightly closer light source, and it will also just look a little better. I'm going to put this on every corner like this. I'm also going to go around the edges with some fence to fence in this upper area. But I think I'm going to have to do all that off camera. This has been kind of a long episode so far. I know I said I was going to get to do that entrance today, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that. I know I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm not... Right now, just not only is this video getting kind of long as far as the length of the video, but I've been at the computer quite a while. Fortunately, JL's been sleeping this whole time, but he's going to be waking up pretty soon here. So just kind of recap, we got the daylight sensor in right underneath there. We got the redstone wiring going through all the lamps. I need to go to the nether. I'm going to do that right as soon as I get off camera. I'm going to go to the nether and get some more glowstone to make lamps to go there to fill up these holes. But as far as I can tell, this is good. The dark spots I don't think are enough to have things spawning up here. Nothing spawned up here or down below since I've started building this project. So I think that's going to be pretty safe. Put some fence up here, and then I'm also going to have me probably over here above the bedroom a jacuzzi. More on that in the next episode. Anyway, if you like this episode, please give me a like. A subscribe is also welcome. Favorites, what have you. Anything you can do to show my channel some love, I would definitely like that. Appreciate that very much. Also, check out the other unnamed server guys. We've had some guys who have gotten some notice recently for some things that they've done. This server is, I mean, it's a pretty nice place to be. So check out the other guys on the server. Their links to their channels are below. Anyway, this is Jaden Max, and I will play you again later. Bye. Hello, I'm still here. Haven't left yet. I just wanted to show you. Well, I went to another, got the glowstone I needed to finish up the roof. While I was there, I thought a little bit more about this. I just wanted to show you basically the completed roof, I guess. And this is what I've done here. I've taken out the lamps and all this stuff. I looked at it from far away and realized that I didn't like how that looked. This just looked really big and unwieldy there. I also looked at the rest of the roof, which I might make some additional changes to the way this house looks, but I think it looks pretty good so far. We'll see what happens in the next episode. I'm thinking I might go on ahead and cut this out and put in more lamps here, just because this is really dark right here. So I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to toss these up here right now so you can see what that's going to look like. Later I'll go on ahead and put in the redstone wiring to light that up, and I think that looks pretty good like that, and it'll remove this dark spot here. These other rooms, they look okay, though I don't know why this is so dark. That used to not be the case, but for some reason the light's really getting blocked from spreading out over that ceiling. So I might do something similar here as well. I think it will work. I don't know in such a small space, but I think it will work. This room looks okay down here, but once again, the ceiling, I don't know why. It's just, for some reason, that is just really, really dark. So I may go through and with all these rooms add in additional redstone torches, redstone lamps here in the middle for all of these rooms, just to light that up. Let me go up to the roof and show you what that looks like now. I moved the stuff here. I just have it in my inventory right now. I'll set up another place for my redstone stuff down below. But here's what's going to be coming out. You come out here where you have a nice unobstructed view of spawn and the area between here and spawn. You can go up here to the roof here where, ta-da! Got all the lamps put into place. I got my glass here to let the light in. Right now it's set to where even the light's been on all day because it's been raining. It's dropped the light level just low enough that these lamps can come on. However, I think I might tweak that. I like them being on when it's raining, but I think they're on a little too much during the day. But we'll see. I'm not sure how I'm going to do with that yet. The jacuzzi is going to go here, like I mentioned before. If I put in lamps below, they'll probably come up here to the roof here and will light the bottom of the jacuzzi. However, if I put lamps below here and over here, I don't think I'll bring those up to the roof. It kind of depends. I think this is bright enough, even at nighttime, where nothing will spawn here, but we'll have to see. I'll take a look at that later. Anyway, this is really the end. Thank you for watching, and like I said, give me a subscribe, a like, and all that blah blah blah, and I will play you again later. Goodbye. Let's see, this is, okay, good. I was afraid we were going back up, which means it would have been a dead end, and that would have been annoying. It's kind of starting to look a little dead end, like, nope. Still got a bit of an opening. Cool, and it's a lively little hole in the ground.